So first dog and handler on the line is Melinda Sava with Jinx. And Jinx is a 3-year-old Papillon. And it's their first time having qualified for a final. I always love watching Papillons. Ooh, just bailed out there a little bit on the seesaw, but just picking up 5 faults there. You can see that Jinx just had a bit of trouble tipping the seesaw, which is quite common with these smaller dogs. Now just taking a little bit of a look at the Kennel Club sign and the CSJ sign there. So picking up 5 faults for a refusal on the way into the tunnel. But a great head of steam down that dog walk, and now coming back around the corner over the long jump and into the tunnel. So just 4 obstacles to go now. Jumping in very nicely in extension there. So there we go, a time of 50.488 for Melinda and Jinx. Now next to run we have Dean Williams and Obi, who is a 5-year-old Papillon. And Obi has a fantastic Kennel Club name of Sintashi Silver Obsidian. Very exotic sounding name for this beautiful little dog. So Obi managed to get the seesaw to tip nicely there. Up and over the A-frame with a nice running contact. Into the weaves. And Dean getting in a nice little front cross there to straighten the dog up now for the line into the tunnel. And you can see how Obi picked up a nice head of steam onto the dog walk there. So Dean managing to back up and get on the inside there, running the shorter line. So just 3 obstacles to go now. So come on, Obi. There we go. And that is clear in a time of 49.504. Right, next to run we have Jackie Young running Frankie, who is a 7-year-old Bichon. And Jackie says of Frankie that maybe on his own agenda if he thinks the judges' course is not to his liking. Yes, I have one of those as well. But seems happy not to have picked up the tunnel at this point. Turning nice and tight round that right-hand wing. And a nice tight line into the weaving poles as well. A little spin in front of the Kennel Club jump, but not enough to warrant a refusal. Oh, but just took his, I think that may be the agenda that that Jackie was referring to, where Frankie thought that actually that end of the tunnel was more appealing than the one that the judge had set. Certainly does look very pleased with himself as he comes down these last 2 obstacles. So well done, Jackie and Frankie. Right, next to run we have Vanessa Hardin running Jellytot, who is a 2-year-old Sheltie. And Vanessa says Jelly is only a baby, so whatever she does, she's over the moon. She never expected to be in the final, and indeed a family lunch had to be cancelled to enable them to run today. Oh, there we go. Jelly just took a little bit of artistic impression on the direction Vanessa was trying to get her to take there. But now nicely in up to the tunnel in the top corner, but just a bit of a larger hesitation there, warranting that refusal from the judge. Again running down nicely into the tunnel, so just jumps left to go now. You can see Jelly checking in with Vanessa quite regularly to make absolutely sure. So that's in a time of 51.295. So next to run we have Catherine Adams with Tigger, who is a 2.5-year-old toy poodle. So Tigger just unfortunately running past number 2 there and picking up a refusal. And obviously thought about going straight on and up to that tunnel in the corner. Just waiting for the seesaw to tip and coming in round the left-hand wing and up to the A-frame. Oh dear, goodness me, that was athletic. I think that was a forward somersault 1.5 pike position. So they should get extra points from the judge for that. Now bouncing happily into the tunnel, so obviously little Tigger not too put off by having that little bounce. And just picking up another refusal there for running past the jump after the tunnel. But obviously a very happy little dog, looking very pleased with himself. So well done, Catherine and Tigger. Right, next to run we have Pauline Southhouse with Pip, who is a 4-year-old Sheltie Cross. And Pauline says that Pip is just amazing and he could do with a younger handler, but he'll no doubt enjoy himself. And she says thank you to Liz for allowing me to own him. He's a very opinionated young man, and just given a refusal there at the A-frame. And now an elimination for picking up the wrong jump before the weaving poles. Gosh, he can shift, can't he? Look at the way he went, attacked that dog walk. Oh, and attacked the next jump after that as well. Yes, you can definitely tell he's a Sheltie Cross. Very vocal and opinionated young dog. Right, next to run we have Nuus Baru. And the dog's name is Ella, and she is a 6-year-old Shetland, or Sheltie. She has a fantastic Kennel Club registered name of Ella and I are in love de Casa Montialves. So Nuus is an experienced handler, but Ella is an inexperienced dog, and they did come second on the last Catalan Championship. So they're obviously very successful in their local competitions as well. Oh, lovely confident line there up to the weaving poles. And Nuus able to get to do the change of side at the end of the weaving poles. Picking up 5 there for the down on the dog walk contact. It was a little bit of a leap, unfortunately. So just 3 to go now, and saved a